Have you ever learned something that you felt could make a significant difference in your life? It made perfect sense in the moment, and you agreed with it completely. You promised yourself that you would use that information and change your life. Yet to this day, you're still struggling with the same issue. Why is this? If knowledge is so powerful, then why doesn't knowledge change you? In the past episode of this series, we learned that your beliefs were created through your experiences. Those combined beliefs became your life story. Today we're going to answer the next question. If beliefs were learned, then why can't we just easily unlearn them? Why are they so difficult to change? First, I'd like you to think about something. Would it be a good idea if your beliefs were easily changed? Does that sound safe or beneficial? Let's say someone walked up to you and said, "You should grab that red hot stove." Your current belief is that red hot stoves are dangerous. You likely have had that proven to you more than once in your life. You know it's a bad idea, so obviously you're going to reject that suggestion. And that's a good thing, because without some kind of protection for your mind, you would become confused very quickly. Also, if you have a belief that's working well for you, you don't want someone else changing it easily. Fortunately, your mind has a safety mechanism built into it. When we're children, we absorb information like a sponge in order to learn. We don't filter or reject much of what comes in. But around the age of 8 or 9, that begins to change. We start questioning things because a different part of the mind is developing. It's the critical part of the mind. It's the part of the mind I call the gatekeeper. By about 14 or 15 years of age, this part of the mind is solidly in place. Its job isn't to make you successful. Its job is to protect what you already believe. It keeps your life consistent by protecting your life story. It does this by questioning any new information before allowing it into your automatic mind. It holds on to that information for a while and it asks, does this fit what I already believe? If the answer is yes, then it's accepted. If the answer is no, then it's rejected. Notice what it isn't asking. It isn't asking, is this true? It's asking, does this fit the story I already believe? We've established why having this questioning part of the mind is helpful. It protects you from changing too easily, which could become confusing or even dangerous. But the problem begins when something in your life story is working against you. You have a belief that's getting in your way, but positive information that could help you is being blocked. Let's say you were bitten by a dog during your childhood. Your automatic mind may have formed the belief that dogs are dangerous and that you should stay away from them. If a dog comes near you now, your automatic mind may trigger all kinds of uncomfortable feelings to make you leave. People can talk to you until they're blue in the face about how dogs are safe, but the gatekeeper won't budge. You can even try to reason with it and change how you feel about dogs, but it won't listen to you either. It remembers the experience and believes it's helping you by keeping you away from dogs. It's important to understand that the gatekeeper isn't your enemy. It's actually trying to protect you. Even when it's protecting a belief that no longer serves you, it still believes it's helping. Dogs are an easy example to understand, but the same thing happens with beliefs about yourself. Let's say your mind formed the belief, I'm not good enough. Everything is now filtered through that belief. Compliments from other people get rejected. Any success you experience gets explained away. Failures, though, get accepted immediately because they agree with your limiting belief. Information you don't already agree with gets rejected. Information that matches what you already believe gets accepted and reinforces that belief even more. This happens whether the belief is beneficial for you or not. At around 15 years of age, once the gatekeeper is fully in place, you don't change much. You continue rejecting information that doesn't agree with your beliefs while integrating and reinforcing information that does. This means that many of your core beliefs may still be the same ones you carried into adulthood. As an adult, you may have changed a little through new experiences, different perspectives, or the repetition of positive feedback from other people. but the majority of your core beliefs will remain the same for years unless something begins to challenge them. So how can you change your beliefs? Are you stuck with them forever? Absolutely not. It isn't like the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I believe beliefs can change at any age. In my private hypnotherapy practice, I work successfully with many people well into their 80s, so there's definitely hope for you. There are powerful ways to get around the gatekeeper and begin changing your core beliefs. We will cover those methods in upcoming videos in this series. For now, the best place to begin is by challenging your limiting beliefs. Awareness is where change starts. Begin noticing every time your mind says, yeah, but. For example, someone says, I'm proud of you. Your mind says, yeah, but. Someone says, you can do it. Your mind says, yeah, but. Someone says, people like you. Your mind says, yeah, but. Every yeah, but is the gatekeeper speaking. It's revealing a belief that may be working against you. Anytime you automatically reject a positive statement, there may be a limiting belief underneath it. Do your best to expose those beliefs, because you can't begin changing a belief you aren't aware of. Then start challenging it. Ask yourself, is this belief actually true, or does it simply match the story I've believed for years? You can also use your inner dialogue to begin changing the belief. There's already a video on this channel that explains how to do that. I will link to it at the end of this video and also in the description. But simply hearing a better idea one time is usually not enough. The gatekeeper has been protecting your old beliefs for years. It often takes repetition, new experiences, and consistent evidence before it begins to accept a different story. That is what we will explore next. The good news is that you now understand why change has always felt so difficult. It isn't because you're weak. It isn't because you lack discipline. Your gatekeeper has simply been protecting the story you've believed for years. Once you learn how to get around the gatekeeper instead of fighting it, change becomes much easier. In the next video, we'll talk about how to get past the gatekeeper. We'll explore why repetition, experience, and the way you speak to yourself can gradually help your mind accept beliefs that better serve you. After that foundation is in place, we'll explore powerful tools like hypnosis and the mental bank and why they can be so effective. If you have any questions about this video, please post them in the comments and I'll do my best to provide clarity. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Take care.